honestly, before I even get into this, y'all know what I want to start chanting on my page like I see every other YouTuber do, but I haven't done yet? Hit that like and subscribe. Like, come on. Like, the more subscribers I get, the better I'm gonna talk for y'all. Ain't nobody like y'all. Ain't nobody stronger than y'all. We swerving on all haters. Anybody who not pulling up with love, we ignoring them tonight. It's just gonna be a positive talk. Play some music. Let me see if I could get this shit filled up a little bit. Don't ever take yourself for granted or your time, yo. When somebody show you red flags and signs, pay attention to them. Life's been crazy for me in the last, like, say 5 years, or crazy. I've been carrying pain nobody would ever know gracefully. You know why though? Because I really have no choice. I never knew that it was people in the world that really, literally get a kick out of seeing another person either upset, hurt, or struggling. I never. Honestly, let me tell y'all a story, right? That's why I like to say I speak from experience. My shit got a hole in it. But yo, I got into it, right, with one of my OGs from my block, right? And everybody know this OG from my block, Carver. He ran with. I'm trying to let certain people know if anybody from Carver watch this. I'm trying to let them know without saying his name, but start with a B. We talking about one of the legends from the hood, right? But the thing was, he was in jail when I was running around in Carver and shit. So he didn't really know too much of me. Had heard of me, but you know, it's like vague. Kind of like, oh, I know his family, we cool. And then maybe it could have been like, fuck him, his family, and who he is based on the situation. Because it was about a female, right? Long story short, I'm talking to a girl that he's now thinking about cuffing, or now in they're he's cuffing her, it's his, right? And it was, just say it was a little friction or whatever like that. We squashed that like men, right? But I gotta be honest, even after I told him I respect his situation, I will not violate, I want peace, I'm for my family, and I wasn't trying to holler at her. I was just giving her a little insight about relationships. The way he responded was wasn't threatening, but it wasn't nice, right? And let's say at the end of that whole situation, I came out standing on top like a man, never fold, never tuck, nothing. And I'm happy that me and him are brothers now. But what I want to say, I brought this up because after that, Big Bro ended up being sick with something. I don't know. As soon as I heard that, immediately my heart went out to him. Immediately. It was no like, fuck that nigga, none of that. And I say that to say, like, people be cruel. Like, you could go do something with somebody and they won't stop because you like, I'm sorry, chill. They won't stop. I seen it in jail. Seen people get beat bad, screaming it wasn't me. I say that jokingly in my music, but It's not funny. But I'm learning as I'm going through things and I'm dealing with things in life is not, it's making, I'm angry inside, but I'm learning how to handle that through positivity. It's just a voice inside me. It's a light. It's something in me that's telling me God is not finished with me and he's working hard. Because I got so much things in my mind. I'm a mixture of so many things. Science, powerful love for God. I love learning. Started being interested in physics. I'm wild, humble. I just bring aggression out in my music because I really be angry inside because a lot of things, I had to turn the cheek a lot to get where I'm at. To still have it all mentally and still have a glow, still feel young, look young. I've been through a lot, right? And I'm not crying about it. At this point, I'm embracing it. I love it. I feel like I love the challenge. Like, I can't say I love pain and going through it. I can honestly say the most, what I love about it the most is coming out victorious. Like when you get over something that was holding you down so bad, that was hurting you, you get over it. Situations, places, people, things, patterns, and you look back and you be like, yo, that was once me. And you sit there and it's empowering. Giving up is not an option. I'm too much into God, and I'm not gonna lie, I always, since a kid, I thought of suicide. When I go to sleep, I think about it sometimes. When I wake up, I used to be mad, like why I wake up. Seriously, it hurts, and it's because I learned at a young age when I got locked up, when I went to jail. It taught me that just because you see a bunch of other people doing something, listen, just know that in life, God did this for me. He said, when you do that, I'm gonna pop you, because I got something big for you. And that's how it was. I was young. The situation going down, I was involved for the right and wrong reasons, and I went to jail. I learned at a young age, though. Being in prison and jail, it taught me so much, though. I don't think it was things that I wasn't gonna learn if I was home, because I love learning. I think the biggest thing I learned in jail is how to be versatile, how to switch up my aura based on the personality that I'm in front of at the moment. That's because you deal with so many personalities in jail. And me, I was not one to be a super gangster, super tough. In the words of my son, I'm not tough, but I'm not scared. So y'all could imagine me in jail, the same character y'all see me on here is the same way I was in there. Playful, militant, diligent when gotta be. I think that is what stood with me though the most when I came home though, was like the militance about the diligence of life, if that even makes sense. Like I'm always trying to be militant about my diligence, and it could be sometimes us as men, we we expect too much from ourselves, and I guess that comes from how society want us to be, because like a lot, like let's just, it's been times, man, I feel less of a man if I'll be honest, I lose my job. Let's say I don't got a job, I feel like shit, less of a man. Let's say if I'm in a trap and I look and there's some hours that pass. I ain't get no money. I feel like less of a man. Let's say if my kids ain't got the fashion that I believe they should have, but they're dressed, I feel like less of a man. It's because that's what society did to us. Society did that. We gotta really change the cycle, and I wanna really get back to my program that I started. It was for the kids. I wanted to change every cycle that we went through. The single parent households, the child abuse, parents beating their kids, young boys, young men going to jail, babies having babies. I know the way we could change that, we gotta come together. We gotta stop judging each other. We gotta really look at the next person like they are family to me, not my blood. Family, familiar, I recognize you. I mean, we don't share the same blood, but you're my neighbor. I met you at the store, and I just know that they say in the Bible you gotta treat your neighbor like you would treat yourself. I'm not a Christian, but that's just stuff we're born with. We know right from wrong. We know. I don't understand how a person can feel empowered from doing wrong. It is wrong to spitefully. It is wrong. Let me tell you, I'm talking about doing things on spite, right? I was about to give an example, something of with God, but they say, right? Because there's always a lot of Christians and religious people who they're the most judgmental, right? So let's go into the religious saying. They say, right, that if you don't know, if you're not aware, if you didn't hear of God, hear the word yet, you cannot be penalized as seriously as a person who is sinning and they know the word, right? Right. So that goes for somebody, right, who's literally, genuinely doing wrong, know it's wrong. How do you know it's wrong? Because the person you're doing it to, they tell you how much it hurts, they apologize, they beg for forgiveness, and that person don't let up. They go harder. So that person, to me, is gonna be held accountable. It's not right. And that's why when people do things like that to other people, I hope y'all never go do that. God sees it, and God helps that person. God helps those like me who go to sleep under the covers crying night after night. Yeah. I'm not getting nobody pulling up on me like, yo, bro, you alright? And really meaning that. Always me. Because look, if it's a dude who got money, he got his fly, handsome dude, it's gonna be about aggression. Maybe I look too aggressive for him, or maybe he know I can get aggressive, so he don't like that, so he will not show me the right kind of love. And it can also be the opposite way. He could be a dusty and just look at me and feel inferior. And that goes for women too. It's sad how we so judgmental, not knowing how good of a person I am and loving. Sometimes they do know, because you can feel it, you see it. Gotta make a demon go harder though. So we fighting all kind of wars, us people that's on the good side. We spiritual, we're for God. When we say prayers up, we really pray. Right? So it was a beautiful day. I got a lot of work done as far as content, and I'm getting better and better at editing. And I want to interview somebody. I wonder who it's gonna be. Like, who's gonna let me, like, I wonder who's gonna let me interview them. Cause everybody always think you gotta be a celebrity to have your story told. Y'all don't even know. Sometimes you could tell your story and change somebody's life for real. No funny shit. You know how many people came up to me like at times where I forgot who they was and told me some real shit like, yo, you helped me with this or that, and I didn't even know it. A person came to me and told me I saved his life. One day when I start talking to him and just giving him confidence and motivation, complete stranger said he was thinking about killing himself. That's the type of shit that empower me. My flex is different. People be empowered off of people's pain or people's tears, people's hurt, people's guilt, people's shame. It's horrible. It's horrible. I want y'all to get my page up, help me. Share my videos, like and subscribe. Cause I feed off energy. The better energy I get from y'all, the better I'ma give y'all on here. And I think I got a lot of powerful and beautiful things to say. I just need to be heard. And by the right people too. People, places, and things, it always matters. It matters. Definitely does. Definitely matters. Play this little song before I fade out that I did in the phone booth. It's called King and God. And that's how I'm gonna start moving. King for God, everything for God, but while I'm here, I gotta be careful who I let around me. No peasants even near me. Anything that I know is bottom feeding towards me, my mentality, my spirit, my soul, not even playing with it.
Mentality, ghetto, or think bigger. Salute my queens. I love when I get called king. The black man wanna motivate, get more rings, more championships, more bling, just to pass that down to my offspring. Leave a red carpet for mine, a boss thing. I'm on all day, nigga. Fuckers are all day. That money come eventually when you fucking with raw with that raw bass. Still on you niggas that I bring it home. I changed my number so these niggas can't ring my phone. Big homie, this youngin', she thinks she grown, told her use a lace to run up out of here and keep them closed. Why ain't got an open case? He keep a pole. I know he gonna do a bit eventually. I hope he keep it so. Grown man shit, nigga, never fold. Life could be unsteady. Nigga, keep control. Let God control everything around him. A king show discipline, then you crown him. A God too high for you to down him. A king too elite for you to even get around him.
I really got people that I loved for years who really want to see me dead, in jail, or fucking bum or nobody. And those, I'm telling y'all now, I know who you are. Y'all giving me some strength that's is unreal. Y'all can see it. You see me. God don't carry niggas like me like this. Do shit that I allow people to put me through for no reason. I ain't got all my marbles still for no reason. My health. My heart is for a reason. Cause I got work to do. Trust me. I don't give a fuck if it's, I don't give a fuck how long it take. One thing about me is I'm good at preserving. myself. When I used to feel hate and disdain from people, somebody even from young, black jokes before black was popping like it is now. From people on the fucking block. Everybody, yo. I used to fucking, people in jail, enemies everywhere. When I couldn't do nothing, when I had to turn the other cheek, I said, how else can I win? Then it came to me. Outlive these niggas. Remain focused, militant, humble, strong, disciplined. Just watch them fall down one by one. And that's what the fuck been happening. Look, I'm getting goosebumps as I'm talking about it. Cause y'all know what I did. I fell back off of that energy. I said, God, you know what? I'm so happy in life. I just want my ops to live, and not only live beautifully. But now, I just want them to live so they can see me live. That's it. No pun intended.
King and God and King. Salute my queens, who got a king. King and God and King. Salute my queens, who got a kings. Never push God away. You queen, you gotta guard your king. We winning championships. I'ma guard the rings. Time to move on to larger things. Baby, we going up like the carver swing. Real fathers keep their kids with them. On Father's Day, I'm a father every day. That's the shit they can't take away. 365, nigga, I could never take a break. I'm strong enough to take the hate. Yeah. A God control everything around him. A king to elite for you to even be around him. God control everything around him. A king show discipline, nigga. Can you crown him? King and God and King. Salute my queens, who got their kings. King and God and King. Salute my queens, who got their kings. Rings.